Cast now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chit Chat and Geek Out. I'm your host, Steven, and today on the show, we have Linnea Quigley. You guys may know Linnea from movies such as The Return of the Living Dead, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Night of the Demons, as well as many more. And I'm looking really forward to having the Scream Queen herself today on the show. How are you today, Linnea?
I'm doing so good today that it's like scary.
It's scary. How are?
Well, it can't be pleasant. It's got to be scary.
Right. And everybody in the chat too, if you have any questions for Linnea, just let me know. We will be getting to your questions shortly. But Linnea, so we were just discussing before we went live that it was your birthday the other day on May 27th. How was your birthday?
It was good. I spent it in an airport and then flying. But then I got in and saw one of my great friends, Matt, and then, I went to bed at 10 because I was exhausted from everything, from the convention the week before and all the stuff at my house and everything, and my house and my dogs and my sanctuary and this and that. And then so I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 12:30 the next afternoon. So I definitely got some sleep.
Wow. Nice.
I needed it. So it was a good birthday.
That's great. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday. I'm glad you had a good one.
Yes.
And we have some people here in the chat saying happy birthday, Linnea.
Wow.
Tori's in the chat. What's up, guys?
Sweet.
Yeah, we have 5 people watching right now. So we had a fan question come in before we started, and he couldn't make it in tonight. But we're gonna start about talking about your new upcoming projects and what's new in life and all that fun stuff. We had a fan question come in, and he asked, you have done 2 movies with Todd Sheets. First, Bonehill Road, and most recently, the upcoming Clonado. How did you meet Todd, and what made you decide to work with him?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Oh, sorry. A fan asked, you've done 2 movies with Todd Sheets, and the first one being Bonehill Road, and the most recent, the upcoming Clownado. He wanted to know, how did you meet Todd, and what made you decide to work with him?
Well, I met Todd, and I didn't really realize it, but years and years ago, and through David Dakota. And so he kept saying to me, we're going to do a movie together. And you hear that all the time. But then, all of a sudden, he asked me to do a movie. And he says, oh, I want you to be this kind of kick-ass woman and all this stuff. And so I said, well, okay. And he seemed really nice and sincere. And it was kind of neat because, he had promised that to me for so long, and it actually came through. So I said, oh, I'm going to work with this guy.
Right. Awesome. Very cool. And
yeah.
And
then it was just a really good experience. I came back and did Clownado.
Of course. That's great. That's awesome. And your manager Judy, she mentioned an upcoming project of yours as well as Dead by Midnight. Do you want to speak a little bit about that as well?
Oh yeah, that's a great company that I'm going to be doing future projects with. But I'm the host of their anthology show, and they were just so nice and so great, and I think it's going to be a great show. I think it's going to be really, really great. And let's see if I can get the exact, hold on, I have it here. Because sometimes I don't get the exact things. But it seemed like everybody was just on the ball, and they flew in from Atlanta, and it was just a lot of fun. I think they're going to be big.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
People are going to start watching them, and, you know, like I said, I'm going to be doing some upcoming films with them.
Of course.
So people should keep an eye out for it.
Yes, everybody. I left all of Linnea's links to all her social media and her IMDb page. So keep updated with all of her most recent projects she's working on, and go check them out. I'm excited for them.
I know, and it's like all of a sudden more and more came up. Like I have one that I just finished called it's a really cool title if I can say it right. The Good Things. Wait, the Good Things Evil Things Do, and I did that in North Carolina. I saw the director last weekend, and then I saw a director last weekend that I'm going to be working for the first time, Brett, who did Belladonna, a short, which is really good.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I can't say the name of it or what it's about, but it's kind of like, for me, a dream role.
Wow.
Really cool.
That's so cool. That's awesome. And I find it kind of I was been watching interviews with you before interviewing you here, and when you got into acting, it wasn't intentionally, it was a mistake, right?
Yes, you're so right. I never thought anything would become of it, or in a million years, and it was a mistake.
Right.
It wasn't planned or anything.
Exactly. And what did you want to do intentionally with your career? What was your other dream job?
I really didn't know at that point. I was just, when I was younger, I was working at health spas, and I was into health and stuff like that. And I really didn't have a dream job or anything like that. It wasn't like I was going to go on and be a chiropractor like all my family, or I wasn't going to do this or that. And I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with my life.
Right.
My parents were okay with that. They didn't go, "Oh, you got to go to college and take business," or something like that. That's what you take when you don't know what you're going to do.
Right.
So it's like it was really interesting.
Wow. Yeah, definitely life lessons. You just get experience from working wherever the road takes you.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to really, I just like maybe 4 months ago realized that you just have to go where the wind takes you, and where your role in life is, and you can't fight it.
Right.
It's going to take you where it wants. It's like you're a piece of tumbleweed. You're just going to go into whatever's going to be next.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't stress,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you have to look at things, but, don't sit there and, stress, which isn't going to do any good.
Yeah, because they're all going to teach you something.
Yeah, exactly.
We have some fan questions coming in, and I'm gonna go through to them quickly here. See what we got. We have a question here, and it says they ask, "What did you enjoy more, working on the set of Return of the Living Dead or Night of the Demons?"
Okay, on the set, Return wasn't really fun to work with because it was like all rain machines and cold and stuff like that. But Return was fun, not Return. Night of the Demons was pretty fun because I didn't have to be wet and cold and, all that fun stuff.
Right.
But I liked the way Return turned out better. I must admit.
Yeah.
It was fun and, yeah.
Yeah. How was the special effects process with Night of the Demons? Because I had Amelia come on the show a few months ago, and she was telling me the process, and it sounded brutal.
Oh, it was terrible. The night, I think I had to do it 2 or 3 times, and it was just miserable. The last night, it took 12 hours to do my makeup. They wanted it really, really, everybody's makeup actually, really, really, into the demon.
Right.
And it was miserable.
Wow.
it's like I just wanted to, like, you're supposed to, have them take it off you, the makeup.
Yeah.
I just kind of tore at it. I'm like, I can't wait to get out of this.
Yeah, that's crazy. The stories you hear from back in the day, because back in the day everything was made practical. Nowadays everything's CGI most times.
I know it. It kind of loses a lot, I think, because it's like the actor goes back and takes it easy, and they just do it in CGI. So
right,
it's like I don't think it looks as good.
No,
this is real then.
Yeah, I prefer practical over CGI just because I think it looks way better. Yeah. Yeah.
I think true fans of horror agree about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to see the practical stuff. It's more realistic.
For sure, exactly. And
Yes.
you're a B movie scream queen of the horror genre. And who are some of your favorite B movie actors and some of your favorite B movies?
Oh boy. Oh my God, I had so many. I liked God, what's her name? Oh, she was in. Okay, what was it? Oh my God, I'm trying to think. The Dario Argento one. I don't exactly remember their
Demons?
names, but the one movie that sticks out that the woman was in inside on Grey Velvet.
Okay.
And then I loved Tippi Hedren.
Nice.
She was in The Birds and Psycho.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah, she was, maybe you won't call her scream queen, but she was screaming.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I loved, even though she hated it, she didn't want to be called it, Fay Ray.
Mm-hmm.
With King Kong, I liked her too.
Nice.
A lot.
Great picks.
Yeah.
Out of all your screen time with working in the film industry, who has been your favorite character that you have played, and what has been the most challenging role for you?
Oh boy. That's an interesting question. Some of them are challenging physically, and then some of them mentally.
Right.
So physically, Return was probably the roughest because of being so uncomfortable and cold and everything. And then mentally, they've all been pretty good, but I'm trying to think of one that really was bad mentally. Well, Savage Streets, I guess.
Savage Streets, okay.
Mentally was just kind of hard.
Yeah. Nice.
That one was like a weird one.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's look at the chat again. We have more fan questions coming in. Someone asked, can you talk a little bit about how you got involved with the movie Jacko?
Well, Steve Lasher, the director, knew people like Fred Olin Ray and people like that, and I'd done Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers for Fred, and he started out in Florida, and so he asked me to be in it, so I flew to Florida and did Jacko, and he was just a really nice guy. And it's so weird because it's like his kid that was playing the one that is like being chased by Jacko was his son. And I saw him not that long ago, and he's like, well, his son now is in the Coast Guard. And I'm like, how did that happen? How did you get old so fast? So it was really weird, to hear that.
Yeah.
That his son was in the Coast Guard. It's like, you'll experience it someday, I tell you. But it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Even Fred Olin Ray's kid. It's like, I remember him sitting on a bar stool as a kid in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, and now he's a director.
Right.
It's like, wow, time went by fast.
Yeah. Time does go by really fast.
Oh my God, it does.
It's scary.
So But everybody in their 20s or under, just enjoy every day.
Well, I'll make sure. I'm 20, so I'll make sure to listen to your advice there.
Oh my God, please do, because oh my God, you think you're old or something? Oh my God, no.
Has there?
People say, oh my God, I'm going to be 30, I'm going to be old, and I'm like, yeah, right.
No. Oh my. Yeah. Gotta enjoy life.
You got it.
Yeah.
Got to. Try to like not get a job that you hate.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to be stuck in a job.
You're working, and that's most of your time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know. I always tell myself I don't want to get stuck in retail for the rest of my life.
Exactly. If you put it out in the universe, I think it will happen too.
Yeah.
You just say, this is what I want. Sometimes it'll be a weird way you get there, but you will.
Yeah, of course. Fingers crossed.
Exactly.
Has there ever been a role that you have auditioned for that you really wanted but you never got?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Well, at the time I wanted it, and you'll laugh at it, but I auditioned for Howard the Duck.
Oh my God.
I know, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I wanted to get that part really bad, and my mom was rehearsing with me, and I never got it.
Wow.
I know.
That would have been. Yeah, that would have been interesting. If you got that role, that would have been interesting because that's such like a cult classic film that everyone, like so many people love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one, which isn't a movie, but it's a video, was I love Metallica, and they had, it was between me and another girl. And she was in a little different line of work than me, but it was from the page, that video.
Right.
And I was really upset about not getting that because I love Metallica.
Wow. Yeah, that's too bad.
I know it.
Wow. Interesting.
Videos for like Motorhead, the Ramones.
Yeah.
And, oh God. The guy that, I can't remember his name. He's ministry singer. Al somebody.
Which band was it? Which band was that?
Okay, Ministry, Al Jorgensen or something like that.
Let's see if I can look it up.
Yeah, he's the singer in Ministry, and he has his own little thing too.
Let's see if this is it. Looking up band members.
Yeah, he's the lead guy. I think it's Al something. Al Jorgensen or?
Yeah, that's it. You're right. Al Jorgensen. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay. I was right. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, those are good picks. That would have been cool.
And the Ramones are really cool.
Yes. Oh, wow. I love the Ramones.
I know, me too.
Yeah,
they were like, I knew Johnny the best, and he was so nice.
Wow.
He was really just like a down to earth, person that he didn't like act like I'm a star or rock star or anything at all.
Yeah, just like a genuine person, right?
Very.
Wow. See, that's great to hear. That's great to hear when people are like that. They don't have that fame taking over their life. They're just stay generic and like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. They're just who they are, and they're like, I'm just like everyone else, and I'm not special. It's just,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wow, great picks. And This is a I know in your career you've had some cameo roles. You had a cameo role in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and Tourist Trap. Can you say a little bit about how you got your cameo roles in those movies?
Well, I worked for Charlie Dan before it was like, Empire or what they went to next and what they went to next. And they said, oh, why don't you work on Tourist Trap like as an extra or something? And I said, okay. And so I did that. And then I did Nightmare on Elm Street 4. My husband at the time, Steve Johnson, was working on it. And he made the big chest of Freddy, and I got to come out of Freddy's soul.
Right. Wow.
And the thing was, Freddy collapsed, and it was like kind of embarrassing and kind of painful. But
oh no.
It was embarrassing. Like, don't tell anyone. It's like, well, it's all over the place now.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, because if I don't think a lot of people would know that was you in that in Freddy's chest, but it's like just like it's a cool little cameo appearance from you because like I mean everyone loves you. You're the queen of B movies, of B horror movies. So that's awesome.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you so much. I just had a good time because out of all the franchises, I think Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite.
Yeah, I love Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, it's just so like what everybody fears, like the thing between dreaming and being awake. How do you know which you are anytime?
Yes, and it's a really scary fact. And I remember when Russ Craven had the idea, he read I think a newspaper article and something similar like that happened in like real life. So it was pretty cool to see his inspiration for that.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember what part of the world it was, but yeah, I was doing research and yeah, he read this newspaper article and this I think it was a teenager. He yeah, he died in his sleep some like traumatic way, and I think he was saying like there was someone chasing him. It was weird. Like it's very interesting.
Oh God, yeah, I like Wes Craven's work. Serpent in the Rainbow is really good too.
Yes, he has so many great hits. Yeah, it's very underrated too.
Very, very. People don't talk about it ever.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually,
it was creepy.
Yeah, actually, this is a good question. What are some of your favorite directors, and what are some of your favorite underrated horror movies that you like?
Well, I liked Dan O'Bannon. I liked David Dakota. Kevin Tenney was great. I think all of them that I've worked with have been really good, actually.
Wow.
Those are the ones I've worked for the most.
Mm-hmm.
And had an enjoyable experience and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're directors pretty much that will kind of let you do, if you have a good idea, what you want instead of like, it has to be by the book.
Right.
Or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me.
And how,
like that.
And how about some of your favorite underrated horror films?
Oh, okay. Probably underrated. Well, see, I like a lot of the older ones, like Night of the Hunter.
Okay.
And like to me, it's a horror film. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Yes.
That's horror. It's like really creepy and awful, and I don't think it's that underrated, but people don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. You don't hear it too often.
No, you don't. The new ones, it's like I couldn't believe the hype they got for that. What was it? That found footage one, Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch, yes.
I thought it was awful, and people were like believing it, and I think the fans of it probably got mad when they got into believing it was real.
Yes, yeah, I think a lot did actually. That was a very controversial film when it came out.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I didn't think it was good at all.
I can't even watch the movie. I get motion sick. I can't watch that type of recorded film. I feel sick. I can't do it.
Oh my God! Yeah, you were so right. You were so right.
Yeah, it's gross.
But I think a lot of them, it's like, I think Rob Zombie's underrated too sometimes because I love Devil's Disciple.
Okay.
And a lot of people like him, or they say, "Oh, he's a jerk," and he lost it, but I think he put some grit in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been missing for a while, like almost like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right.
Like.
What was that?
And
yeah.
I'm trying to think of someone else that is probably not underrated.
You mentioned Rob Zombie. Yeah, I like a lot of his work, and some people there's like it's half and half. It feels like people either like him or hate him.
Exactly. You know, I mean, there's some irritating things he does, like he puts his life in everyone.
Yeah.
And he, you know, like, you know, just.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good though. That's good. It's
yeah. He's different. I like both. He does what he wants. Yeah, he's different. I like both his music and movies. His movies are like very gritty and hardcore, which I like because you don't see that often.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And he uses a lot of people like Sybil Danning and things like that for parts, and
right.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. I have a couple more questions here. Then we'll go a couple more questions of the chat, and then we'll call it a night. I don't want to take. I know you're a busy lady, so I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's see. A person in the chat, they asked how about the workout video came about, the horror workout tape.
Oh my gosh, it came about because I was working on a film with David Dakota called Murder Weapon. And so there was one of my friends, Ken Hall, who did special effects and was a writer, director, was there, you know, watching from the wings. And I had to have a mallet, and I had to, you know, put it up and down, and then, oh no, for the camera, put it a little closer, and I had to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. It was kind of heavy. Right. And so when I came back, he was like, wow, that's a real workout. Doing horror film, you know. And so we both kind of like had a light go on, and it was like, you know. Yeah. And it was so weird because the next week we were filming, which doesn't happen anymore. Mm-hmm. But it was like amazing. It's like he came up, wrote it, and we were doing it. We couldn't believe it. Wow, that's so awesome. It was like, because if you think about it, you're running, you're falling, you're doing a lot of physicality. Yeah, a lot of stunt work. Yes, exactly. No, that's awesome. Great story. It's a workout. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. And then, of course, making fun of all these things like, I'll be right back, and, you know, just all that stuff. Yeah, the stereotypical horror movie trades. Yeah. Someone in the chat, I know, because Savage Street, as you said, I know we mentioned it earlier. That was kind of like a different set to work on. Someone asked, how was it to work with Linda Blair, and how was it to film the rape scene in Savage Streets? I was terrified to work with Linda Blair. I was like, kind of first starting out in a way, and Alicia was a big name, and she came in. They replaced Sheree Curry with her, and it was like the day before we were going to start shooting, and she came in, and it was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to be fired because she has brown eyes, I have light eyes. We're about the same height, we're the same age, and I'm playing her little sister. I thought they were going to fire me because they were firing a lot of people.
Oh no.
And then with the race scene, it was just kind of creepy because the guy, in a way, stayed in character, and they were pretty rough.
Wow.
To tell you the truth. I guess they're method actors.
Yeah.
But
wow.
It was weird because I couldn't scream or do anything, so it was just an odd feeling when you can't,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's
scream or talk or do anything when that's happening.
Yeah. No, that sounds rough.
Yeah, you just have to use your face and your body movements. You can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It was odd.
Wow. Yeah, it's I can't, like, one of the movies I have a really hard time watching is I Spit on Your Grave, the original, and that movie is intense. Like, I can't, like, I've watched it once. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again just because it's so hard to watch because it just so much rape scenes in it. It's crazy.
I know, and at the time that was like really like not done ever.
No.
They might have implied it in the film, but I don't even remember that. So
no. Yeah,
it was really bad to watch.
Yeah, it was definitely ahead of its time. It was pretty rough.
Yes.
For one of my last two questions here, I was gonna ask, what do you have any set stories? Have you ever got scared while on set? And I also want to know, how was it shooting your death scene in Silent Night, Deadly Night? That's one of, like, the most iconic kills out of that movie.
Oh wow, okay. It was I've been scared, but it was like offset on the show Living Dead. After I'd been in that mud and rain a lot, I got strep throat, and I had a couple days off, and which this is another underrated film, I think, is When a Stranger Calls, the first one.
Okay.
And I had somebody call me and do that. I'm going to call you 3 times, and the third time you're going to be dead.
That's scary.
And I was like freaking out. I unplugged the phones from the socket. I thought, well, then they can't get me.
Yeah.
I went out the next day and got an M1 rifle. And what happened the next day was I was sleeping and I woke up, and you know how the VCRs would have the time on them?
Yes. Yep.
And it was blinking. And all the power, I went to turn on the light, the power wasn't on. And I thought for sure whoever it was coming to get me.
Oh, God.
It was just a freak thing that the power went out.
Yeah, that's very, what's it called? That's, what's the word I'm looking for? A coincidence. A coincidence.
Coincidental.
Yeah, coincidental. That's it.
Yeah, it was. It was very, scary because I thought it cut the electricity. And I remember, it was like so funny. I remember I got so scared, I dialed 411 instead of 911.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh my God, you panic and you get nervous. And
yes.
it was like, I felt so stupid, but I was so scared.
Wow. Who was it? Did you find out who it was or no?
Never found out. I reported it to the people on the set at return, and they didn't know of anybody that could have because we were shooting outside and there weren't phones.
Right. Wow.
Or cell phones. And never found out, but they did call every now and then and just say something like, oh, and hang up.
Oh my God, it sounds like Black Christmas.
It doesn't. It's funny. Oh God, yeah, that's an underrated song too.
I love Black Christmas so much.
Yeah.
No,
Great.
That's creepy, Linnea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a friend trying to pull your leg, but if not, that's really creepy.
I think so. They sounded pretty awful.
Yeah. Wow. And how was it to shoot your death scene in Silent Night Deadly Night? Because that scene always stood out to me when you're hanging on the deer head on the wall.
Oh God, that was so funny because like they had to have me run upstairs with my shorts on, which a girl would put her top on, not her shorts.
Right.
That's something to them. They go, well, we can't because the antlers have to go through you. And I'm thinking, what? And so they put me up there on the rig that they had, and they put these like kind of rubber antlers on my stomach.
Okay.
So that's the reason I couldn't wear a top. It would cover it.
Right.
And every time I took a breath, they would move like,
Yeah.
So they were just pretty much glued on there. So I had to hold my breath up there. And then to my chagrin, they had to stage a fight under me.
Wow.
And I had to hold my breath. I'm like, oh no, why did they have to fight under me?
Wow.
Having a bad time with that. It was cold, and the thing that I was on wasn't very comfortable. But I'm so glad I did it because of all. In fact, like this next convention I'm going to this weekend, it's going to have Night of the Demons people.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have Return of the Living Dead people, and it's going to have Silent Night, Deadly Night people.
Yes, I saw the guest list. Yeah, that's so exciting. That's awesome.
It is. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like, I guess I'll just make my round.
Right. Wow. Yeah, out of all the work you've done with like special effects and death scenes, they've all paid off. Like, I mean, Night of the Demons, the special effects makeup was rough on there. It paid off. I'm doing the death scene and Deadly Night, it paid off. Dancing naked on a tombstone cold at night, it paid off. So, I mean, all the things you've done that have been tough, it paid off.
I know it, and when you're doing these, you don't know if they're going to be good or bad. You really don't.
Yeah.
Because then all of a sudden they add in the music and this and that, and it's like I was so glad the music they used in Return because we had no idea.
Yeah, the soundtrack is great. It's so catchy.
It is. It's not like the normal heavy metal.
Yeah.
It was going on back then.
Yeah, that's great. My last question before I let you go, I just want to know, what are some of your interests and hobbies outside of the film industry? I know you love animals.
Yeah, I love animals, and it's like I'm starting. It's not really a hobby, but it's something I've wanted to do. I'm starting a sanctuary for animals right now. I've got to have a room. It's a huge dance hall actually on my property, and I have to find somebody that can volunteer to fix a couple patches in the roof, not many, and help with some linoleum on the floor. Because I want to start. I've got one cat in there right now that its siblings were poisoned, and someone got it out of that situation.
Aww.
And it's in me. And I want to add more animals, like a little place for them to stay until they get adopted, or if they don't get adopted, I'll keep them,
Yeah, for sure. How you said you had, what was it? How you had like 9 dogs, you said?
Yes, I do. I have 9 dogs.
Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome though to, have a voice for all these animals and take care of them. I think that's great.
Yeah, because so many animals are getting noticed more, but they're not like given a voice, and I hate that. I'm begging. I just hate, when people are wearing furs, and because it's horrible.
Yeah.
Stuff that goes on. If they knew, I wonder if they knew exactly what went on, if they would still do it. Because most people just do things blindly, and they don't think of it, and they don't see it.
Right.
So when you don't see it, it's like you kind of wipe it out of your mind and just like rationalize. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Wow. And we want to plug the show. You're going to be at you're mentioning Pop Rock and Horror Convention this weekend in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and this con is taking place May 31st to June 2nd. Did you also have any other upcoming cons you want to mention?
Oh boy, yes. And I'm trying to think where I'm going to be. Okay, I go to Sacramento. It's a Comic Con, and that's in June, like 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's the weekend. And then after that, it's not until July, and I'm not exactly sure which one that is, but if you go to the Linnea Quigley original Facebook, it has all my places I'm going to be and everything.
Perfect.
When I'm going to be there, what is going on there, and all that.
Awesome. Everybody that's watching, make sure to go check her out on all social media. All the links are below to keep updated. And Linnea, I guess I'll actually see you in Niagara Falls in October because you're going to be at Frightmare. You're going to be in Frightmare at Niagara Falls in October. And I'm going that weekend. That's my birthday weekend. So I'll see you there. It should be fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
I have to thank you.
I met you last year too, as I mentioned last week at Horrorama in Toronto, and you're such a cool person just to chat with. You're like one of the nicest people ever. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome too.
Oh, thank you. Before I let you go, would you mind doing a plug for the show?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Just state your name, and then after you state your name, just say you're listening to Chit Chat and Geek Out on Geek Out Cinema.
Okay. I'm Linnea Quigley. You're listening to Geek Out.
The other one.
Geek Out. Let's write it down. There's a lot of geeks.
Yeah, it's just.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. No, go ahead.
All these geeks. Oh my God. I know. Wait, you're listening to
Chit Chat.
Chit Chat.
Chit Chat and Geek Out on Geek Out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, shit. Let me write it down. Where's my pen?
A lot of people can't memorize it, but I've had people say it's catchy. But when I get people to do a plug, they always they end up messing up sometimes.
Like me.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let me write it down.
Yeah, of course.
Chit, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, you're listening to Chit Chat
and Geek Out.
And Geek Out
on Geek Out Cinema.
Okay, that didn't work. Sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
Oh, well. So it's like you're listening to Chit Chat and Geek Out at Geek Out Cinema?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then yeah, so just say that and state your name before that, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Chit Chat, Geek Out at Geek Out Cinema.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, this took me a while.
It's okay, no worries.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, go for it.
Hi, I'm Linnea Quigley. You're listening to Chit Chat at Geek. Wait. Chit Chat Cinema, right?
Chit Chat and Geek Out at Geek Out on Geek Out Cinema.
Geek Out. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Oh. Hi, this is Linnea Quigley. You're listening to Chit Chat at Geek Out Cinema.
Chit Chat. It's okay, don't worry about it. Chit Chat and Geek Out on Geek Out Cinema.
Geek Out Cinema. Chit Chat Geek, right?
Chit Chat Geek Out on Geek Out Cinema.
Okay, I'll try it again. Okay, this is Linnea Quigley. You're listening to Chit Chat and Geek Out at Geek Out Cinema.
That was perfect. That's it. Bravo. Yep, that's it.
I'm like, oh no, I said the wrong Geek Out.
No, that's fine. You did perfect. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank God.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Linnea. It's been a blast talking to you. It's been really fun. I wish you the best for 2019 and your newest projects. And everyone that's watching, I appreciate y'all stopping by and asking some amazing fan questions. Make sure to go check out Linnea on social media. All the links are down in the description below. And yeah, Linnea, it's been a great honor talking to you. I appreciate you so much for taking the time today and being on the show. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
It was great talking to you.
Yeah, and I'll see you in October at Frightmare.
Yay, on your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see you there. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, guys, that was my interview with Linnea Quigley. Hope you all enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all for stopping by tonight. It's been really fun. Hope you all enjoyed that. And if you guys would like to see who else I'm getting on the show, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at Geek Out Cinema. The link to my Instagram is down in the description below, and you guys can keep updated to see who else I'm getting on the show here. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching tonight, and I'll see you all next week. Hope you all have a great night. Take care, guys. Bye now.